Hey guys, welcome back to Hockey with Nikitos. Today we've got a big story to talk about, Connor McDavid's future with the Edmonton Oilers. The Athletic, being Chris Johnson himself, just dropped an article with some really interesting comments from McDavid himself. And honestly, this could end up being one of the biggest storylines in hockey over the next year. So let's break it down. Alright, so let's talk about Connor McDavid and the Oilers because a lot of people are wondering about his future right now. When it comes to whether McDavid will actually commit long-term to Edmonton, honestly, I'm not sure at this point. Based on the comments he made right after the finals and now again with these latest quotes, it really feels like he's keeping his options open. To me, it seems like he wants to see how things play out in the near future before making any big decisions. Now, how long the waiting period lasts, I can't say for certain, but I also don't think we're going to get a resolution on this anytime soon. Whether he even makes it to free agency is going to depend heavily on the team's success this season. For Edmonton, it's really shaping up to be a cup or bust year. The roster moves between now and the trade deadline are going to tell us a lot. But if we look at what's been done so far, there's some interesting pieces. Isaac Howard coming in is a solid move, but we'll have to see what his impact actually is at the NHL level. Curtis Lazar is more of a depth signing, same with Matt Tompkins. The bigger add is Andrew Mangiapane. If he produces closer to a Zach Hyman type season rather than a Victor Arvidsson type, that's going to be a huge for their depth scoring. The thing is, Edmonton didn't really upgrade their goaltending. Right now, their top six is probably something like Podkolzin, Hyman, McDavid, Draisaitl, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and Mangiapane. Trent Frederic could slot in there too. You've also got guys like Adam Henrique and Janmark anchoring the bottom six, and then the young players like Isaac Howard and Matthew Savoy, who I don't really see being used as pure bottom six guys, especially Savoy. With his size and playstyle, he's much better suited for a top six role. Defensively, they're basically running back the same group as last year, which to be fair is stronger than what they've had in past seasons. Matthias Ekholm, Jake Wallman, and Brett Kulak are all in contract years. Troy Stetcher is more of a depth piece, and then the spotlight is on Evan Bouchard with his new contract, and on Darnell Nurse, who's now 30 years of age, to keep producing. In net, it's Stuart Skinner and Calvin Pickard again. Both of them are UFAs after this season, and the big question is whether Skinner can actually be a consistent starter, not just in the regular season, but through the entirety of the playoffs. It's where they've fallen short before. And of course, the Jack Campbell contract is still hanging over the books. They owe him until 2030 with a pretty big cap hit. That's just dead weight right now. So at the end of the day, Edmonton is in a real wait-and-see situation. Whether McDavid stays or even considers testing free agency is going to come down to what happens this season. If they go deep, maybe he stays. If they flame out again, that could open the door to something massive. But remember, free agency is still about 10 months away, and a lot can change between now and July 1st. For now, it's cup or bust for Edmonton. That's where I'm at. So what do you guys think? Will Connor McDavid commit long-term to Edmonton, or is he going to wait and see? Maybe even taste free agency in 2026. Drop your thoughts down in the comment section below. I really want to hear your stand on this. And that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it on all social platforms if you enjoy my breakdown. And until next time, this is Hockey with Nikitos. I'm signing off. Tight and heavy. When it comes to 16s, I'm a fiend seen in the studio near a needle with a mean lean, probably writing balls that